Hi, Paul from Trekitt here with another one of our great product videos. Today we're going to be talking about the Fjällräven Abisko View tent, this bad boy here. Once again, we're upstairs at the shop where we've got our equipment showroom. This is a great space. You can come, we can put up tents, get in a bivvy, get some sleep mats out, really get to know the tent that you're looking to buy and give the opportunity to see how it goes up. But today, like I said, we're going to talk about the Fjällräven Abisko View tent. It's a two-man tent. And it's actually a really roomy two-man tent. So if you're like me, you're big and tall, it's a great tent for you. It's not super lightweight, but it is a really stable tent, perfect for three-season backpacking, camping, great for base camp use. And you'll see as we go through the great versatility you get with the two vestibules and the doors. There are countless variations of opening this tent up, and as the name implies, the view, you can sit in here and get a great unrestricted view of your campsite, wherever that may be. Okay, so the Fjällräven Abisko View 2, as it says on the label, just in case I forgot, is made from a super lightweight nylon. It's a 20 denier, it's a really fine weave nylon with a triple ripstop. So normally you get a ripstop fabric, you get two different weight yarns running through the fabric which stop the tears happening. This has got three, so you've got a triple ripstop fabric. And then down the bottom here, where you're going to get a bit more wear and tear, you've got a 40 denier heavyweight fabric. So nice and robust, strong, but still keeping the weight to a sensible level for backpacking for two people. Okay, so the first thing that we notice when we put up the Fjällräven tents is just how nice they are. I mean, Fjällräven, if you don't know, a Swedish company, they really are overly fussy about detailing and quality, craftsmanship. And it's really evident in this tent with the little details. So they're using DAC aluminium poles. Now DAC make the best poles pretty much anywhere in the world. They're used by all the best tent manufacturers. So this uses two poles in an external sleeve. So it's an outer pitch first. The inner comes already attached, so you can literally just pop this up in a wadder. And you'll notice that the poles will only enter the sleeves from one end. So it's really easy to pitch. It's not like, oh, which end does the pole go in, which foot do I put it in? And you've got a nice robust plastic foot at the bottom of the pole to seat the pole into with two positions so you can get the tensioning different. Other nice features, this guy rope system on the side here. So you've got 1, 2, 3-point attachment with a metal ring here. So it's a self-tensioning system. So if you're on uneven ground or you can't quite get your pegging in because of rocks or what have you, you can move your peg around and it'll keep the tension absolutely bang on these poles. So to adjust the guys, you get these really nice little cam locks, neat little things, really simple to use. And like I said, you've got a 3-point tension system here, so wherever you put the peg, you're always going to get an even tension through all three guy lines. So the Abisko View two-man tent is symmetrical. Your sleeping area is in the middle, and on either side you've got two large vestibules with the same door configuration. And it's really this door configuration and the way you can open up the tent makes this really special and roomy. Like I said, I'm 6'3", and you can see the height of the tent. It's nice and high, but we'll have a look inside in a minute, so I'll just show you how the doors work. So, we've got a zip here, which can zip all the way around, and this door then can be rolled back and secured with these toggles and loops at the side. So that gives you a full open side here. What you can also do if you want to improve either the view or the ventilation is you can unpeg it completely from the 2 points at the bottom. Tuck in your guy lines in and roll it nice and tight, picking up any slack as you go. And there you go, we've completely opened up this one side of the tent. You've got the mesh in a tent on the inside here, so that's going to give you bags of ventilation. So on a nice warm sunny day or a nice evening, you're watching the sun go down, you can open up the whole side of this tent and get it really well ventilated. Okay, so halfway up the zip on this side, you'll notice a little plastic loop. And then at the bottom of the door on this side, there's a little toggle. And if you pop that toggle into the loop and then zip the door up, it creates a big space at the bottom of the tent here. So if it's raining or it's drizzly and you want to keep protected, but you still want to get that ventilation going through the tent, you've got loads of ventilation under the tent here. And you've got multiple zip pullers on this door, so you've got everything from fully closed, so open at the top. So again, you can create ventilation space at the top. It's getting a bit warm and muggy. So you can see we've opened the tent right up. We've removed both porch areas from the doors. We've rolled them right back. Now it's obviously worth pointing out at this point that you can leave this side open to create a wind shelter if you want to cook in the lee of the shelter, or you can have that side open, or you can have them both open. Lots and lots of versatility and lots of options. So in a tent, it's a full mesh with a heavier weight bathtub ground sheet which is fully taped, so you've got a good waterproof fabric there. And what you can notice straight away is how well tensioned the inner tent is. It holds up really nicely, so you get almost vertical side walls and you get a nice taut roof on the inside. So it's got a really good feel of space and light inside this tent, particularly with the doors like this. So if it's a particularly nice day, you can open this right out, roll these back, and you can sit in here, have your stove on, have your cup of tea, watch the world go by. Perfect. It's just great. And as you can see, like I said, I'm tall and I've got plenty of room in here, plenty of headroom. It's a really nice, spacious inner tent. The doors have got 4 zip pullers, so you can arrange the opening. You can create ventilation spaces at the top. It's a bit over the top since it's made of mesh, but if you want to, you can do. So you've got lots of options depending on whether you want to sleep your head this end, your head that end. You can get the opening exactly where you want it to be and get in and out of the tent nice and easily. It's worth pointing out as well here, this little cord. This here is tensions between the 2 pole points on the inner tent. So if you wanted to pitch this tent outer only, remove the inner, if you want to keep the weight right down, this just acts as a tension bar across here to stop the pole spreading when the inner's not in use. So really useful bit of kit. Okay, so here's the inner tent. It's the same both ends, so I'll just show you this end only. You've got 1, 2, 3 pockets, big mesh pockets here, same that end. You've also got little hanging loops up here if you want to attach a lantern or something like that. And then you've got a really nice little system of accessory cord through some loops if you want to hang clothing up here to dry, or just things you want to keep out of the way off the tent floor. And this system is also using one of these really nice little cam lock devices, so you can tension it up or make it slacker at will. Really nice little system. Again, it just highlights the quality and the thought that's gone into the tent. You know, I can't fault it. It is fantastic, and it's a lovely thing to be inside when the doors are open like this. You can imagine just sleeping on a nice warm night with the doors zipped up to keep the bugs out, but you're getting loads of air moving through. So to help the ventilation and keep that air flowing, like I said, if it's raining and you've got to have the doors done up, you want to keep your kit dry in the vestibule, you've still got this big vent on the front here. Now this uses a little polymer stiffener in, so it'll always spring up, but if you use these guy lines to keep it taut, that'll help as well. And there's a little mesh panel at the top, which allows the air through. But again, if it's really, really cold and horrible and windy and wet and you really just want to seal yourself in, you can close that ventilation panel from the inside with a little nylon panel which comes and zips over it. So you can have it super open, half closed, ventilated, non-ventilated, outer only. It's such a versatile tent and really superb for all conditions. So this is one versatile option with the vestibule. You can see the size of the vestibule here, so you can get your pack and your shoes and your boots tucked away in there. So we've got this side open, this side closed. You can close this side up and open the larger side. That just creates like a leeward wind shelter. And what we've done here is there's a little webbing loop at the bottom here. So you can either put a bit of cord through here, or like we've used a little accessory crab, just hook it through onto your pegging point. Okay, so you can see we've got me and Will in here. We're pitching up, having a little cosy night in. We're both over 6 foot, and we've got stacks of room. We've got 2 full-length sleep mats in here. I could quite easily get some more kit above my head if I needed to. And obviously the big advantage here with the height on the inner is that we can both sit up and enjoy the view.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you have it. The absolutely gorgeous Fjällräven Abisko View 2. Two-man, roomy, 3-season tent, packed with features, really versatile door options, versatile storage options. Just a high-class quality tent that will give you absolutely years of reliable service.